Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm on the right page. Thank you for those of you who told me that I was on the wrong page a minute ago. And I have the screen share figured out, so I believe we're. I'm going to wait 1 second. If you guys will let me know, I'm in Legacy League, correct? I just want to double check. I'm in Legacy League, right? I see we have some viewers on. Let me know. Hello, hello. I just want to make sure we are in Legacy League, and then we will rock and roll. I'm in Legacy League. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. Yay, we're in the right group. And my screen share, I have all the settings right, so we can do that. Okay. All right, everybody, this is what we're going to do. We are going to talk compensation plan. The goal for this is we're going to look at the product portfolios. I'm going to show you how to get there and then how to read them so that you will know how to. So we're going to do some lingo, if you will, and then we will also do a couple of scenarios for you, okay? All right, if you have questions, hold them right now. Let's get into it. If as we're going, I'm talking about something specifically and you're like, oh, I have a question pertaining to that, throw it in the comments. I will try to answer everything that I see as we're going along. If I don't see it, even if I pop off of the live, I will go back to the comments later. So we're going to do that. Hello, Miss Dusty. Hello, hello. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's attempt to do this again. All right, here we go. Okay, I should be showing my screen. Let me check my StreamYard. I can see it. Can you all see it? Just give me a thumbs up in the comments. Let me know, and then I will keep it moving. Hello, hello. I won't be able to see comments actually when I'm on my screen though, so, okay, we're good. So right now, I cannot see comments. I will come back, okay? All right, so this is just turnont.com, as you can see here. I'm already logged in, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit that tab right there, and then I'm gonna go to Web Office, okay? Web Office. That is gonna take me to, 10 days later. My internet is special. Okay, it takes you to this screen. I'm going to the Turnont library right here. So I'm going to click Turnont library. And then normally, like if you can't find it, if some other announcements have covered it, I will come here and I will just type in port is enough. And then there's your portfolio. So product portfolio is what you were looking for, okay? You have one for Canada and one for the US. Now, what I'm gonna show you guys, it's the same as far as how to read the charts. The values will be different in different countries. The point values won't, but the pricing would be different in different countries. So that's the only thing that would be different. The way that you read the chart will be the same, okay? So I'm just gonna open the US one in my browser. And here we go, okay? So this is everything that we offer, okay? All the products that we offer are here, all right? And you can see everything. Some of them, if you see this, watch, here are the packs. If you see retail and it says NA next to it, that means it is only available in subscription. And so you have to go through your subscription portal to be able to get it. Okay, so that's the one thing. And then here are all the enrollment bundles as well. Okay, we do have a cute little image if you haven't seen that. It is on our boards app. This whole document is also on our boards app. But if you ever need to know what's in the bundles and you can't find that other image, it is always in your product portfolio. Tells you everything that is in them, price, your launch bonus, and all of that good stuff, okay? All right, we're going up to the top of the portfolio. And, oh, my screen is frozen. Can y'all see me or and this part is just frozen or the whole thing? Oh goodness, why isn't it moving? Can you guys see me? Thank you for the text. You can see me. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Okay. Stuck on the login page. Let me try this. Oh, I see why. It's because it's opening up new windows. Okay, I got it. I got you guys. Okay. Share. Let's try again. Here, and we're gonna go. Here is. I'm gonna go just step by step. Okay. Here's the library that I was talking to you about. I typed in portfolios came up, and then I clicked open in browser. Okay. So again, the verbiage and what we're talking about and how it pertains and how the volumes go will be the same. The only thing different is going to be the pricing, because it's in obviously different currency. Okay. All right. Now let me go to this one, and I'm going to screen share the other tab with you guys. Okay, this is the product portfolio. Here we go. Okay, now you can see, and I was talking about the bundles. It's at the bottom here. Okay, and again, yes, please text me if I freeze or you can't see anything, because I cannot see the comments on the live. All right, so here are the bundles that you can see down here. I'm going to go all the way up to the top, and we're going to start here. So first of all, there are one of the new things is there is not associate pricing versus retail pricing. There's subscription and there's retail. Okay. What's interesting is some of you probably didn't notice, but that actually is not a change. Previously, you could be a subscription. You could be on subscription and get associate pricing without being an associate. That didn't change. That didn't change. That has actually always been. But most people, I guess, did not realize it. And so now it's just subscription, retail. It is what it is. Okay. And so people ask, well, what's the benefit of being an associate? Obviously, you can collect a paycheck as an associate versus just being a subscription customer. All right. So that is just a difference there. So now we talk in subscription versus retail. Obviously, the savings between the two prices. Why would we not be on subscription? It is true that you can be on subscription. The buy more, save more does apply to the subscription. So on top of your 10% savings for being on subscription, you also can add your buy more, save more to save up to 18% while on subscription as well. Okay. And so if you're on subscription, and let's say your subscription runs on the 2nd of each month, but you want to get you're out of Nourish and you need a new shake bottle. Well, or canister, not bottle, a new shake canister. Well, then you can go onto the website, log into your account, customer or associate, and even a one-off purchase after, like, as long as you have a subscription running, your one-off purchases will also get subscription pricing. Retail, also, you are able to get buy more, save more on retail as well. Okay, so I want to be super clear there. Now, we're going to look over in this column. Okay, let me go over to StreamYard. Let me make this just the whole thing. Maybe that will help make sure. Can you guys see it okay? I want to make sure. I don't see any questions, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving. Okay. All right. All right. So now we're in the CPPV column. Okay. Over here, let's start with CP. I have noticed since this update that people are getting a little confused as far as volume and customer points. Okay. Customer points, again, this has been forever. Customer points are CP. That's what you're seeing here, okay? Customer points are what we earn our commission on, okay? New associates, everyone that comes in starts at 25%. Anyone who has hit Jade or higher will get boosted to 50%. Now, let's do a little example. Let's say that a new associate joins today on the 19th. They will start at 25%. They will be 25% for the remainder of the month. because our rank advancements are not official until the following month, okay? So they hit Jade this month, then next month, from day one, they are now earning 50% of this CP, okay? We're talking about the CP still. You're either 25 or you're 50. It's really simple, okay? There's no sliding scale, none of that jazz. 25 or 50. Now, if you hit 1,000 customer points, let's say new associate joins today, they hit 1,000 CP, okay? Let's just say they're an influencer and they're out there sharing we're just gonna say balance in the world, and they're collecting all of these customer points. Once they get to 1,000 CP, the following month, day one, they have unlocked 50% commission, okay? Now, to keep that commission, you must maintain or advance Jade or higher and 1,000 CP, okay? So if you unlock it for the entire month, next month, to get it to the following month after that, you need to maintain or rank advance and also keep your 1,000 CP. I said also, but I meant either or, right? You don't have to do both. You can have 1,000 CP, that unlocks it, and or Jade or higher in the comp plan, okay? I want to make sure that is super clear, all right? Okay. Now, that's your CP, your 25 or your 50%, depending on where you're at, okay? Now, PV, personal volume. Wait, before I do that, let me go and make sure all associates get paid 25% commission until Yes, thank you. Perfect. Okay, all right. And I will say too, we all are at the same playing field. As long as you are Jade or higher or have your 1,000 CP before the end of this month, next month you could be 50% without even skipping a beat, okay? All right, PV, personal volume, okay? This is really important. This is what you will get, okay, from your personal orders. Now, let's talk about that. When an associate orders, this is the volume that happens. So when I order a balance, I'm going to get 30 PV, okay? That is volume. You need, let's just keep it at 200. Yes, can you advance to some ranks at 100? Yes, but I'm just going to speak 200. So you need your 200 PV. That 30 from your balance that you bought that month is going to count towards your personal volume to unlock your rank pay, okay? Now, it does not matter whether I buy subscription or I buy retail, okay? I'm not paying extra, I'm gonna go on subscription. No matter which one they are, subscription or retail, when an associate purchases, the volume is what you're seeing in the PV column, okay? Now, let's say that my associate, it can be my personally enrolled, or it can just be anyone in my organization, even spillover, okay? If they are in your tree, any associates that order, okay, you're going to get the PV. They get the PV, okay, from their personal order, and the tree gets that entire PV. Are we good? I want to make sure we're understanding this, okay? Coming back to the comments to make sure. The PV is from associate purchases. Any associate that purchases will personally get the PV, and the entire amount of PV also goes in the tree. Is PV the same as GV? No, I will answer that. That's a good one. Okay. Personal volume, like for instance, for you to be Jade, okay, you need 100 PV. That's personal volume. You need 1,500 GV, okay? However, PV does also go toward your GV now, okay? So all of your personal orders, the volume, the PV, will help you in your PV requirement, and it will help you in your GV requirement, but it's not the same, right? You're going to need two different things. You're going to need 100 for jade PV. You need 1500 for jade GV. However, your purchases and this volume at the on the PV row here does count toward both. Just want to make sure we're clear. We got it? Yes, PV is from any associate that orders. They get the volume and the volume goes in the tree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. Okay. All right. I think we have PV nails. Now, CPV. This is one of the newbies, okay? CPV. Customer personal volume. Customer personal volume. Why is it saying customer personal? If it's not me ordering it, it's a customer because, again, PV, there are PV requirements. It's 100 at jade. So you need to make sure that you have at least 100 to hit jade. Can you get PV from your customers? Yes. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, this right here is the trickiest part of the comp plan. Okay? So, hear me out when we talk about this. CPV is what the volume is when a customer orders. Okay? Now, everyone starts at 25%. Let's do this scenario. Okay? You're new, you're an associate, you just joined right now, you're at 25%. Okay? So, new associate, 25% commission. You're going for your first 10 and 3. Your customer comes on and they buy, you have your first customer. Yoo-hoo, go you. This is exciting. Business is rolling, right? Your first customer comes in and they buy, I'm just going to say a balance because it's the first one on the chart here, so we're just going to go with it, okay? So they buy a bottle of balance and they came on, we're going to say they came on subscription because they're smart and they don't like to overpay for things, right? So they came on subscription. They paid $57 for it. It does not matter if they're subscription or retail. Remember that, okay? Their CPV is this. For their personal volume, okay? Remember, it's 100 to unlock jade. For their PV requirements, they will get 6 points towards their PV at the 25%. Okay? 6 points PV at the 25%. All right? Now, in the tree, this goes up. Okay? Up the tree. Their up line, are you drawing on the whiteboard? I am in just a second. I'm drawing it and then I will show it. Thank you. I am going to show it, but I'm reading it. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm responding to text via live as well because I know you guys can't see my whiteboard yet. I am going to bring it to you guys. So at 25%, the new associate that sold the product is going to get 25% of that 48 CP, okay? They're also going to get 6 PV towards their 100 PV, okay? And then also the 12 is going to go up, okay? So their sponsor will get 12 in their GV, okay? I'm going to come back to StreamYard really quick, and I'm going to do this scenario for you guys. Let me stop my screen share. Here we go, okay? Yes, thank you. Okay. I was drawing on the whiteboard just so I'd have the numbers when I came back to you, but I wanted to make sure I had it all right before I came back. Okay. You're a new associate, or let's say you sponsor someone today. You sponsor someone today, and they go get their first customer today, okay? They are going to earn 25 we're talking about a bottle of Balance. This is just the example. This is on Balance. Okay? We're talking about Balance. They're going to get 25% of this 48 CP. They're at 25% commission from the day that they join as they work towards Jade or that 1,000 CP. Okay? So 25% of that 48 is going to go in their pockets. Anyone know what 25% of 48 is? We can write that on here too. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to talk about going up the tree here in 1 second. I'm going to show you guys. So 48, $12, okay? $12 goes in their pocket. Thank you. Okay, $12 goes in their pocket. Now, here's the tree, okay? They are building here, voila, okay? And they also are part of a tree, right? So they have a sponsor. That's their sponsor up there. Now, they are going to get 6 PV, okay? Obviously, plus whatever package they came on, all of that good stuff. I'm just talking about customer orders right now. I want to be super clear, all right? They're going to get 6 PV that goes towards that 100 PV requirement for Jade. If they came in on a pack, they're already at that requirement. This is just additional for them, okay? That also, let's say this. Let's say that they came in on a gold pack, okay? And so they have 300 PV already, and then they sold their first product. So now they have 306 PV. Are you with me? They is a new associate. Yes. Thank you for that. Are you with me? The new associate came in on a gold pack, so they got 300, and then they sold a bottle of Balance, so they got 6 more. So now their PV is 306, okay? All of this basically acts like a fourth leg as far as the volume requirements go, okay? So then they have 306 also in their GV, okay? Everything here is GV. This group volume is your entire organization plus your PV. Now, why did I do it as a fourth line instead? Doesn't it go to the weaker leg? Technically, it acts as a fourth leg. It doesn't go to the bottom. It doesn't give everyone in the weaker line extra volume. It acts like a fourth line, adding to your weaker leg, okay? I'm going to read that question in 1 second. Let me just make sure I get this. So this new associate, let's just say, and then these are their 3 lines that they're building here, okay? So that 306 is going towards their GV. We're going for 1,500 for Jade, right? So we're just going to put some numbers here. We're going to do 500, 500, and 200, okay? 500, 500, and 200. So we're at 1,200. Because they can add their PV, they now have hit Jade, okay? Are we clear so far? We're going to go up the tree here in a second, okay? Yes. Okay, so if you had your 3 associates and have 1,500 PV, but your team wasn't working, would your PV go to your 15, asking for team? Okay, so they're asking if you have your 3 associates and you have 1,500 in PV, would that go towards your GV? It does, but it does not get you to Jade. Remember, we do have leg balance. You have to have the proper leg balance to hit Jade. All of those are also in the Chernault library, okay? In the comp plan overview, so if you just type in comp, it should pull up your compensation plan overview. In there, it has all your max leg percentages. I'll give you the example for, I'll do that scenario right now for Jade, okay? So let's say this is you. We're going to redo this. We're going to say that you personally have 1,500 in PV, okay? To get to Jade, we have our max leg that you can take for Jade is 975 from one leg, all right? So if you have 1,500, that's acting as a fourth leg. You can take 975 of those 1,500s, of the 1,500 and apply it towards Jade, okay? So here we go. You've sponsored your 3 people. They're here. But let's just say, hypothetically, they all came in on the $99 and didn't get a single product, and so there's no volume anywhere, okay? You have fulfilled the requirement of sponsoring your 3. You're good there, okay? You're A-okay there. You now need to make up the rest of that volume, $525, to get to your 1,500, okay? To get to your group volume of 1,500. So that can come from one leg, 525 in one person's line, plus your volume, you're there. It can come from 2. It can come from, let's say, 400. No, let's do 200. 2, and then 325. Those 2 added together plus your volume, you're there. Okay? That can come from all 3. You can have, let's say, 100 here. You can say 200 here, and then 225 here. Add them all together, plus your other line, you're there, okay? There's a million different scenarios. These are just the basics, but the max you can take for Jade is that 975. Now, if you're going for higher positions, you can take more of that volume for your max leg, okay? As you move up in the comp plan, your max leg obviously gets a lot larger, okay? They're not selling. Where does the GV come from? If they aren't selling, maybe they sponsored someone, okay? That could happen there. I mean, these people have to take some action. There has to be sales or sponsorships in these lines to create volume. If they're not creating any volume, you can fill it. Let's say you have your first 3, they're not producing any volume. You can then sponsor a 4th. Let's say this person's build has this. You can sponsor your 4th and you can place them here. Any volume that they create will go there. And you have to be producing volume to get there, right? So the volume has to come out of one of those 3 lines to get you to Jade to be able to add it to your 975 here, okay? Yes. Yeah, that's true. Spillover can come also from your upline. So here's your upline up here. Let's talk about that. Here's the upline up here. Let's say that you sponsored your 3 and you've done this and you're at 1,500. We're taking the 975, okay? And Sally Sue is your sponsor here. Sally has another person come in. She gives you spillover. That's a gift. It's placed here. Let's say that person came in on a platinum and it's 500 points. Those 500 could be added to your, Sally Sue is my best friend. I always use her name. I don't know why. I'm just kidding. I don't know anyone named Sally Sue. So, all right, moving on. I digress. Okay, 500 can be added to your 975, and then the other 25 would need to come from one of those. It could be even from this spillover that you got if they, sold a couple products or enrolled one more person or whatever. Every time, I know. So that's how you can get the volume. It can come from spillover as long as you've sponsored your 3 and you have your GV or your PV that you need to spill over into your GV, okay? When is that PV applied to your GV? Do you see it in your GV? Yes, it will be there in your trackers. It will be in your trackers in your back office. It is there. Okay. All right, we just talked a little spillover and how that can help you promote as well. Let's talk about this 6 points, okay? Now, remember, it's doubled whenever it's at 25%. It's doubled for the upline. So let's say that I'm going to go ahead and erase this and start over, okay? We're going to start fresh, and we are going to talk this out. All right, so we just talked about the new associate themselves. Now we're going to talk about you as the sponsor. Are we clear? I'm going to make sure we're always on the same page. Are we good to go? We just did on the whiteboard, we just showed if you are a new associate that comes in, okay? Now I'm going to show if you are the sponsor of a new associate, okay? Now, I bring in Sally Sue today. She's back. No. Okay. So Sally Sue comes in today. I'm her sponsor. Sally Sue is still, she is at 25% because she just came in. So that's what she's getting. Okay. Because she's at 25%, let me screen share again. I want to refresh here, you guys. There we go. Okay. Look here. CP. Okay. So in the CP column, you see there's a 6 and there's a 12, right? Sally Sue got the 6 for her PV. You as the associate, whether you are brand new today or maybe you're into your 50% range already, you're Jade and above, you've got all the things, you're earning 50%. You, the associate, when we sell a product, we personally get the 6 every time. Simple, right? All you need to know. The person selling always gets the smaller number, okay? As the sponsor, I sponsored Sally Sue. Sally Sue got her 6 points for selling her balance. The sponsor is going to get 12 points into their GV. It's doubled for the sponsor. Are you guys still there? Okay? Sally is rocking. Sally is a rock star. That's why she gets all the attention, okay? So every associate that sells, every associate that sells always gets that smaller column, that first column on the CPV. The only scenario that the larger number comes in is when it's moving up the tree. When does volume move at that larger? Up. Okay? When the associate's at 25%. Hold with me. Hold with me, you guys. You guys, hold. You're jumping ahead. Nope, not right. Okay? Hold with me. When Sally Sue sells. When Sally Sue sells. Ooh, seashells by the seashore. No, she's just selling balance today. When she sells that bottle of balance, she will always get 6 points to her PV. That will also go into her GV. Okay? Even if she's at 50%. Always and forever. Always. Always. Are we there? Always. When an associate sells, you will always get the first column number. The second column number is what goes up the tree when they have sponsored someone who is at the 25% commission rate. Okay, here we go. Sally Sue's at 25%. You're making me laugh. She just enrolled. Okay, you sponsored her. She sells a bottle of balance. You are her sponsor. You are Sally Sue's sponsor. Okay, this is Sally. Hi, Sally. Okay, Sally S. Sally gets her 6 points, and she gets her 50% commission. That's $12. Remember, okay? This is how they're stretching a product sell, you guys. The commission on it, the points going to the volume here, the points going to the volume here, and now even more points going to the volume up, okay? Now, all right. I'm going to answer that in 1 second. Let's get this scenario out. Sally Sue got her 6. Her sponsor now gets 12. Okay? Okay? Are we good? It went up. The question was if there are people in between. or I guess I could say even above. So that's Sally's sponsor, obviously. There. If there are people in between, because she's been placed, okay? She's been placed. Let's just draw it out. I don't want to be confusing. We're going to draw it out. Okay, this is if Sally Sue is right underneath you. Sally gets 6, sponsor gets 12. We're good? Now let's do the scenario that was just asked. Sally Sue comes in. This is you. You are the sponsor. You have your 3 lines of business. You've already placed your 3 people. Sally's not here yet. They made the decision before Sally. Sally came in. Okay, let's say this. Here's, I don't know, I want a funny name, but I feel like it's all people I know their names. Okay, all right, let's just say this is George. Here's George. We're not going funny, we're just going normal. Normal name. Okay, this is George here. You sponsored George. George is building his business. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then Sally Sue comes in, and you place Sally here with George. Okay? Sally, excuse me. Sally sold her bottle of Balance. Sally got her 6 points that went into her tree and counted towards her PV. Okay? Rupert, I like it. And then up, 12 goes up. Okay? 12 goes up. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 12 goes up. Up. It benefits everybody up. Okay? Are we there? I like Harry Larry. Okay? All of it goes up. It goes up. Up, 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 up. Up in the club. Okay? Are we good? All right. Any questions on how to read? You get 12 and you get 12 and you get 12 and you get 12. Yes. Infinite volume is a beautiful thing. And when Sally, here we go, yay, Sally makes 50%, everyone gets the 6. Okay? Sally's at 50%. Good question. I would have stopped there. You're Sally's sponsor. You've already sponsored. Here's George again. And George is building. And then you've put Sally with George. Sally gets her 6. And then 6 goes up. Up, 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 up. Because she's at 50%. And now she's made 22 instead of 12. Right? 24. I don't know. Yeah, 24. Hello. 24 instead of 12. Okay? Stays at 6. Everyone gets 6 at that point. The only time that right-handed column comes in, yeah, I could do math sometimes. The only time that far right number comes in is when someone is at 25% and it only goes up to everyone. I say only, like that's a lot. That could be a lot of people, right? Getting it. Where did the 24 come in? Commission. So the CP on that bottle of Balance, it has a new name, Balance with the B, is 48 CP. Oh my gosh, 48 CP. I don't want to confuse you with that 24, okay? Yes, okay? So 48 at 50%, they're now making $24. That's where the 24 came in. I was talking just about CP, okay? Yes, if you aren't Jade or CP Pro the month prior, you get that right-hand column comes into play. If they're at 20%, 25%, if the person who is selling the bottle of whatever is at 25% because it's their first month or because they have not hit CP Pro yet or they have not hit Jade yet in the previous month, okay? Let's say that Sally is already an associate right now and Sally doesn't quite get to Jade by the end of April, okay? That means Sally is still at 25%. Come May, same scenario. She will get 6, 12 will go up. Want to make sure we're clear. CP Pro is 1,000 customer points or more. Is considered a CP Pro. That also unlocks 50% commission for the following month. They change the current month and the volume shifts. Nope. No volume shifts. There is no volume shifting. This month, it will all be the same as what the month starts as, okay? There is never a shift in volume mid-month. All the volume, whether it's the 6 or the 12, is going to be dependent on what happened in the month before. If we signed up October 2021, we still get 50%. Okay, you still get 50% as long as you are either a CP Pro or Jade and above by the time this month closes, okay? So the deal on that is this. If you enrolled before April 17th, 2022, someone will type this in the comments, please. If you enrolled before April 17th, 2022, you have 50% commissions throughout the entire month of April. Okay? You have until the end of April to become a Jade or above, or a CP Pro, which is 1,000 in customer points. Remember, the customer point column is right here, okay? Customer points, that first column. Adding all of these together from all of your sales to get you to 1,000 will make you a CP Pro, okay? As long as you hit that before the end of this month, you can keep your 50% commission, okay? If you are not a CP Pro or Jade or above, when this month closes, everyone, it does not matter when you joined, okay? Everyone who does not hit Jade or above or CP Pro will start May 1, will start at 25% commission, okay? If you enrolled April 17th or beyond, you start at 25% commission. Everyone who enrolls today will start at 25% commission. They need to be a CP Pro or Jade before this month closes to earn 50% commission in May. Now, you hit Jade and or 1,000 points, 1,000 customer points before the month closes, you get 50% commissions for the entire month of May. Entire month of May. Okay? You must hold Jade or above or 1,000 CP in May, before the end of May, right? As May closes, to keep 50% commission in June. Let's say that someone, let's say that it doesn't matter. Let's say that this month they don't get it, they don't get Jade, they don't get the 1,000 CP. They start May 1st with 25%. By May 15th, they're already Jade. There is no shift. The entire month will stay 25%. June 1st is when they have unlocked their 50% commission for hitting Jade or above in May. Okay? There is never a shift. Never a shift. Okay? All right. I think we have, so essentially you have to pre-qualify monthly as Jade or CP to get, yes. This month will determine what commission you start next month will, and that's forever. So May will determine what you start June, June will determine what you start July, and so on. Yes, perfect. Yep. So whatever you close that month as determines the following month where you your commission rate. Okay? Oh yeah. We're not, and that's the thing. The culture that we're building is people going Jade and beyond. Like, we're not looking at backwards. We're going Jade and beyond. And remember, everyone that you bring in, okay, so if you're doing your 10 and 3, you sponsor those 3 people. As they're doing their 10 and 3, you're getting double points up your tree from all of their sales, which is pretty incredible. It's a lot. I mean, this is going to add up quickly if we're just keep doing what we're already doing, right? One last question. If you are at Pearl level and you have 78 in GV, if you have 2,500 in PV, will you close at Ruby? Let me get my cheat sheet. That's a lot of numbers, but I can answer that. I'll do that scenario for you. And when I say cheat sheet, it's literally I just have the comp plan chart that tells us max leg percentage. I just screenshot it and it's in my favorites on my phone. Okay, so Ruby, hold on, let me do this scenario really quick. But if you signed up in February, you still get 50% commissions no matter what. If you signed up in February, you get 50% commissions till the end of the month. You must be Jade or 1,000 CP. Whatever you close this month as, for everyone across the board, does not matter your enrollment date. Whatever you close this month at, it will determine what you will be earning May 1st. Well, the entire month of May, okay? Yes, for this month, everyone who enrolled before April 17th is 50% commission. Okay, hold on. I lost the scenario here. Okay, you're Pearl, and you have 7,800. We're assuming that there's no max legs on that it's a combination of all 3 lines and not one. Okay, so we're gonna say, let's see, we're going for Ruby. We're gonna say we have 4,500 here, and then you said you have 7,800. Okay, so let's go 300 here. And 3,000 here. I'm drawing it out. This is how I'm seeing if you're there. And then your volume from your PV is 2,500. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. I think we're 200 short, right? I think I'm doing this scenario here. I can actually pin it. There we go. Okay, I won't lose it now. 78. I might have just. Okay, we should be done. Okay, hold on. 45. Look at this live math. 45 plus. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So in this scenario, you would be at Ruby. I can't see because it says Facebook user, obviously. I can't see, but I'm messaging every Sally. Okay? I just want to make sure that got answered. So yes, if 2,500 came from you and it looked like this or similar with, like, because this is the max you can take out of one line is 4,500, okay? When does each month close? Yeah, good question. It's at the last day of the month at midnight Hawaii time. So like for me, let's say April 31st. Is this a 31st month? I think so. I don't know. Okay. Let's just say April 31st. Mine would actually go into May 1st at 5 a.m. It's the last day of the month, midnight Hawaii time. Yeah, it's more like 4th. Like, yeah, I will, once you guys are able, when I get off of here, which is right now because I gotta get my kids. But yeah, this is basically like a 4th leg. That's why you see that. And it is, I did say that at the beginning of this, but I know you can't see the replay yet, okay? All right. Marissa, does this mean you're Ruby? I'm seeing that it means you're Ruby. Hello, Marissa. That's exciting. Okay. So yeah, good question. There's your answer because all of your PV now counts, not just your personally ordered, and just like you just said, it's gonna help people rank advance a lot faster than it used to. Congratulations, Marissa, total rock star. You guys, we have, 2 weeks almost? Let's see, what day is it? Oh, we have about a week and a half. It's not a 31st month. About a week and a half left that we have to get so many more promotions than we previously would have, all because of all of the amazing enhancements that we have. So I hope this video helped. Yes, the recording will be here. I did not plan on putting it on YouTube because you can come in here and grab it. And this is for associates only. So I did see that question earlier, but no, I don't plan on putting it on YouTube. You guys have it here for replay as long as you need it. So if there are additional questions from this, you can go ahead and throw it into the chat, and I will do my best to get back and answer all of them for you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Bye, everybody.